where you are watching this program, we do not instigate violence. We do not preach hate. We don't attack people or individuals. We don't attack any race or religion. What we do in this platform is to present Biafra before the whole world as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria. What we do in this platform is to present Biafra to the world as the only solution to Nigeria and not the problem. This platform is representing humanity. In this platform, we welcome diverse views. No matter what your opinion might be, you are entitled to your opinion. Even if you are a one Nigerian and you feel that you have a superior argument to share with us, you are welcome to this platform. All you need to do is to request for a link. Once I see your request for a link, I will send the link, then you can join and make a contribution. I do not keep the link permanent there to avoid the abuse of the link. So when you are coming in, make sure you are coming in with a superior argument. And in this platform, we base our analysis and everything we say in this platform on evidence and facts. We focus on the reality of the day. We do not focus on dreams and wishes. There is nothing wrong in you having your own wish. Just as we, the Biafrans, have our wish, other people out there have their wishes also. As we Biafrans have our dreams, other people have their dreams. So if you have your dream and your wishes, it is your choice. And I cannot stop you from having your wish and dreams. Likewise, having hope. It is good for a human being to be hopeful, no matter how difficult things are. But in this platform, we focus our analysis on the reality on the ground. And we are doing this because of the nature of our case, the nature of the case of Biafra, both on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case and on Mazi Simon Ekpa case. This is not the time to speculate. This is not the time to push false information. This is not the time to speak about unverified issues, more especially on social media. For some of us who did not know, many of the things that were presented against Mazi Simon Ekpa today in court, most of the accusation provided by the prosecuting counsel were all things that were found on the social media. Likewise, on the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you saw that majority of the things that were presented were things that were found on social media. And that is why it is very important that we have a disciplined reportage each time we are reporting the case of our supreme leader or our prime minister. Say only things that you are aware of, confirmed and verified. There is no need to speculate to make yourself relevant or to make a group relevant. As you know, I have always said it, when you come to my platform, keep your group mentality aside. I belong to Biafra and I speak about Biafra. And I support all the Biafran leaders. Verified, more especially our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. These are people that are tested and trusted. And every time I speak here, when I'm defending them, I defend with information available, with authenticated informations. I can vouch for them. When it comes to the Biafran struggle, I can vouch for these two people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. When it comes to Biafra agitation, I can vouch for them. And that is why in this platform, they are the only two people I stand to defend and promote. And I believe every other Biafran is either you are supporting these people 100%, or some of you are slightly confused about one and fully in support of one. Whichever your support lies, I am not against you. I don't have anything against you. The only thing you can do is that if you're not in line with anything I say here, or you do not agree with anything I say, you are entitled to your opinion. And if you want to share it with the public, you can send in a request. I will bring it forward. You present your own superior argument and make sure that whatever you're presenting is based on fact. Then when you present your superior argument, you never can tell. I will be educated through you, or you will be more educated through me. The Biafrans will be there to judge every one of us. So in this platform, we try as much as possible to remain on the factual issues, verified informations. We are not interested in running ahead to say, oh, I'm the first one to say, as a breaking news. Not necessarily looking for people who will come around and jump around, not necessarily looking for viewers. All we are doing is to present informations that are reliable, that are important to the Biafran struggle. Not information that will bring divisions among us. Not information that will make us to hate each other. Not information that will help us to be fighting one another. We don't engage in that. We focus on information that is to promote the Biafran cause. And if you're not comfortable with that, there are so many other platforms where you can go and listen to your own satisfaction. If you're not comfortable with what we say or the way we present it, it's either you confront us with a superior argument or you choose somewhere else. But please, do not constitute nuisance on the comment section, because the whole world is watching us. In this platform, it is not only Biafrans that are watching. Non-Biafrans are also watching. Non-Biafrans are also reaching out. And more especially on the case of Simon Ekpa and Jacob, and also our school Nandekano, they are observing every single thing we do online. As at yesterday, some questions that were asked to Simon Ekpa, according to people who were in the, I am not in Finland. I am reporting from my own base, but we have information that are coming. We have people who are there who brings information of what transpired in the court and the line of arguments and questions are presented forward. All this time, Simon Ekpa has been able to face the prosecuting counsel. They were providing every single evidence that Nigerian government furnished them with, created by Nigerian government, formed by Nigerian government, formulated by Nigerian government. They were presented, and most of the majority are things that were found online. Most of the things that were presented for one were things that were found online, unverified informations found online. Some of them are the brokers that Master made and things he has said online. And our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa knew what he was doing. He didn't come to Biafra struggle for fun. He didn't just come to entertain or to look for glory. He came to the struggle, to make impacts, and to make sure that we're free. And that was why in everything he did, every single program he made, every post he made has a meaning. And this was the time for him to defend all those posts. There are things that were brought to the court that we can't be able to be saying them one after the other because of the nature of the case, until when the time is right. When the time is right, after the case is gone, then we can be able to analyze and give you a full details of what transpired. But what we are seeing that's happening in court, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Except there is something else. As we know, already we know the global conspiracy, we know the political interest and all that. But from what is happening in the court, everything is going to turn out for our own good. Everything is already turning out for our own good. But I bet you, as a Biafran, wherever you are, do not stand. Continue to be on your knees until this case is over. Continue to be on your knees. Continue to be on your knees until this case is over. As I said before, Simon Ekpa is not just defending himself. He is defending me. He is defending you. He is defending our supreme leader, Nandekano. He is defending more than 80 million people who has been subjected to enslavement in Nigeria. Today, the whole weight is on him to defend. Simon Ekpa is defending the agitation, more especially those of us living in diaspora. I say it again. Whatever be the outcome of this case, we have a very strong implication on us, on diaspora. Every Biafran agitator living in diaspora, we need to pay attention. Whatever be the outcome, we have effect on me, on you. And this Simon Ekpa is a well-trained, learned lawyer. And his qualification as a lawyer who read international law stands a greater chance of defeating every nonsense they present before him. Because from day one, as I said before, there is nothing that Simon Ekpa did that he did in the secret. There was nothing he did that he did in the secret. Just like sometimes when you play the video of Simon, they say, why are you playing this? Oh, it's going to implicate him. When I see such kind of comment in most of my program, I just laugh. Some of us did not know what freedom is all about. When you call yourself a freedom fighter, or when you are an activist, you don't know what it means. If you know what it means, you will not see us playing the video of Simon Ekpa and you think it's going to implicate him. Do you think that Simon Ekpa just come online and say anything he wants to say without evidence or without the ability to defend what he has said? Just like in the court, they presented everything, including the formation of the Liberation Army of Biafra. It came before they were presenting Simon Ekpa. The Liberation Army, the BLA that was formed by Simon Ekpa. That question was presented for the activities of BLA was presented for what? But every one of you know, even before the formation, Simon Ekpa explained the reason the BLA was formed. And he didn't just form it. Remember when he talked about the Montevideo Convention? Remember when Simon Ekpa explained the Montevideo Convention and how a country to be formed and the requirement of a government in exile? You remember? He did that program, full program, on the requirements and the abilities of government in exile, what you can do and what you cannot do according to international law. He's not the one that read it. He's not the one that wrote it. He did that program, a full program. And when the Liberation Army was unveiled, he repeated the same thing. Because at that time, we already have a government in exile. We have our territory that needs to be protected. He has already gotten the mandate from the people. We conducted a referendum where his own people showed that they were in support. Mandate was given to Simon Ekpa. More than 60 million people voted. Yes, he should go ahead. We saw it wasn't the secret. Finland authorities saw it. Even when we did our convention, it was in Finland. The Liberation Army was even unveiled in Finland. It was in Finland during the convention that he unveiled it. It was during the convention that Simon Ekpa unveiled the Liberation Army of Biafra, the Biafran Air Force, the Biafran Navy. He didn't do it in secret. And all their badges and emblems are around and available. And this is what they present before Simon. This is one of the things that he has to defend. And it is good to have knowledge of what you are doing. Just like I tell our people, many of us in this media, we cannot even defend what we are saying. That is why I always advise, speak only things you know about. I am talking about the genuine agitators. If you're an activist, I'm not talking about content creators. Content creators can do anything they like. I have told you, I am not a content creator. I don't come here to create content. If I'm a content creator, I know what to create and people will be filling up in my platform. I know what to create and people will be jumping up and clapping everywhere. But I'm not a content creator. I am focused on Biafra activism. And that is why, if you are focused on Biafra activism, you must be able to understand what you say. You must be able to defend every single thing you say. And you must be careful what you say about your fellow Biafra, your brother, your sister. Because just like the video of Simon Ekpa I played, where he was speaking to the sacked ex-DOS, you saw Simon in that video where he was warning the ex-DOS that every single thing you accuse me of, you are accusing yourself. When you call me a terrorist, you are calling yourself a terrorist. And that is exactly the truth. That is one lesson that many of us did not learn. That is why you cannot see, you threw out the 10 of Mazen Nandekano. You will never see Mazen Nandekano hand Biafran over to anybody for prosecution. You never see Mazen Nandekano come to attack any Biafran openly and to call them names. No. You can never see any video where Mazen Nandekano was attacking a Biafran. The same way Simon Ekpa You don't see my sister Ekpa go after a Biafran to begin to malign them and call them unprintable names. Because whatever you call your brother is what you are. Some of you don't. Whatever you call your brother is what you are. Because, for example, do you know why people ask questions when they want to get married? Even though you know your spouse, you know your fiancé very well, whether a man or woman, you know him very well. Both of you have been in good terms. You have seen everything visible that you can see. And yet, when you go for marriage, your parents will still like to go investigate. You will still go investigate their family background. Even though the person you want to marry is an excellent person, you will still go to investigate the background to know the character of the family, the mother, the father, the brothers. You will find out if there is a criminal in their family. You will find out if there is a prostitute in their family. You will find out if there is a saboteur in their family. You make all this inquiry so that you can prepare yourself on what to see. You can equip yourself and see if you can be able to stand such temptations when they occur within your marriage. Because whatever you see in the family of a man, there's every tendency that along his life, you must have that kind of a thing in his life. Whatever character displayed in a family of a man as we are, individually as we are, whatever attitude that is found in our brother, in our sister, in our father, in our mother, there is every tendency that in our lifetime, there will be a time, there's every tendency that we can deviate and do that thing that's associated with our family. That's why we make those inquiries during marriage, so that we can prepare ourselves for things that are going to come in the future. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is excellent. You cannot see a perfect way, but you need to prepare yourself for what is going to come in the process of that marriage. So that when you see things happening, you will not be surprised. You will know that her parents did that, her brothers did that. There's every tendency to do. You know how to manage yourself and manage the situation. So I am saying this to make you understand what when you come out and you call your brother, your sister a terrorist, no matter the disagreement you have, whether you hate me or you like me or you hate her, you like her, you hate him or you like him, there is no need to go to the extent of tarnishing their image of calling them. Whatever you call them is what you are. You have every tendency of becoming that. Anything you call your brother, you have every tendency of being that thing you call your brother. That is why in Igbo that they say that when you hear them, one no you know you hear them, no one make you hear again. That the brother of a criminal or a criminal is much more, he feels the shame more than the criminal itself. So we need to understand the situation. There are certain things we don't need to say. There are limits to things we have to do. As we see today, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is in finished court. And today marks the beginning of his defense. From information we are getting, today is likely to mark the beginning of his defense. And the most crucial debate is going to happen on the 17th. That is when so many other people are coming back and so many other activities. The major debate is going to happen on the 17th. But today is marking the beginning of defense of our Prime Minister. And I trust him. I bet you that Simon Ekpa is more than ready. As we speak, he's already in court. As we speak, the court is already going on. And as you know, they speak in Finnish. Every information is not what you are going to hear until after the court. Then we begin to analyze it. We begin to get information. And when we get information, we filter out those that we're supposed to put in public. As I told you, these people are monitoring our social media accounts. You don't know. Some of you do not understand. When we say it, you think it's a joke. That is why sometimes when I see some people, including those that call themselves content creators, I laugh. Because they don't know the implication of what they are doing. Some of them claim to love Master Simon Ekpa, but they don't know the implication of what they are doing. There are some people, they are still busy. They are still busy trying to attack each other. They are still busy trying to make themselves relevant. They are still busy trying to chase shadows, even when we are in a critical time of the case of Master Simon Ekpa. Once again, I appreciate every single person today that is still in Finland following up the case of Master Simon Ekpa. It is not easy. There are Biafrans, even Biafrans who are in Finland, who have left their job And they are coming in the court every day. There are Biafrans who have traveled from different places, from the US, from all parts of Europe, and they are still there up to this time around. I don't care the group you belong. I don't care what you stand for. But I appreciate that effort because your presence matters a lot. This is something that Master Simon never asked for and begged for. Anyone who has been able to go to that Finland, whether you spend 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, or those who are still there, every one of them is appreciated. And more especially, those who are still there up to this time, they deserve an award. It is not easy. It is not easy because it takes sacrifice of time, sacrifice of money, risk, and job. It is not easy to make such sacrifice. So anyone who has made that sacrifice to be there up to this time, regardless whatever who the person, regardless the group you belong, whatever you stand for, whatever your opinion might be, which you are entitled to, I appreciate everyone. And I say, may Chuks continue to strengthen them. As we know, the case is going to linger more than we expect. Because as Master Simon Ekpa opens his defense, hopefully from today, as he opens his defense, hopefully from today, every single thing that was brought before him by the Nigerian government will be trashed to pieces. There will be a proper and adequate hearing. There is not going to be no stone will be left unturned because you know the kind of people we are dealing with. Some of you don't understand. We are dealing with principalities and powers. This case of Biafra is now on the international stage. And Master Simon Ekpa is not representing himself, not representing only Biafra. He's representing Master. I told questions have been asked about the activity of Master Nandekano. He is defending his activities of Master Nandekano, and your own activity and my own activity. Every single thing we are doing as Biafran agitators, Master Simon Ekpa is in court, defending them one after the other. He's defending them one after the other. And as I said before, it is only an idiot. It is only an idiot who does not, maybe out of ignorance, does not know the weight of what is going on in Finland. You don't know the weight of what is going on in Finland. This case, when Master Nandekano said, when Master Simon said, I will be the end. When Master Nandekano said, I will be the end of the zoo. This is it. When Mazi Simon Ekpa said, I will be the end of the zoo, this is it. Some of you will not understand. When he made that statement, you wouldn't understand. You will think it's a joke, or you will think he's trying to entertain you. But the stage the case is today, Mazi Simon Ekpa is not just defending himself, he's defending me, he's defending you. He's putting his own life on the line for every one of us. And whatever be the outcome will determine the fate of more than 80 million people, including our supreme leader, Mazi Nandekano. Every one of us know you cannot get justice from Nigeria. Mazi Simon Ekpa said it in one of his programs. He said, justice will never come from Nigeria. Justice will come from America. It will come from Europe. It will come from outside the country, not from Nigeria. You can never get justice from Nigeria. And that's only a joke. And the earlier you understand that, the better for every one of you, wherever you are listening for. This time we are calling on the international communities, on those who are concerned, to pay attention to what is happening. And that is why we are here bringing updates on what is happening and what has transpired and continue to transpire. And we will continue to bring this update as we follow up on the case as it's going on in the court. As the information comes, we will deliver. And before we go deeply into the program, somebody is joining me on TikTok. I can see someone joining me on TikTok. I don't know if you want to have a word with us. You can go on and speak to us. I see you joining on TikTok. Let's hear you out. Hold on, let me get the volume up. Go ahead, speak to us. Let's hear you. You're joining on TikTok. Are you with us? I can hear you. I can hear you. Are you with me? Can you hear me on TikTok?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
I can
Okay, you want to make a contribution?
I don't know much about your topic, so I don't know what. I just see you online, then I bring you up. So your discussion is not yet clear to me, so I don't know actually what you have, your topic and what you are discussing.
Okay, are you a Nigerian? Are you a Nigerian? Which country are you from?
I look like a British. I'm Nigerian.
Yeah.
Nigerian.
Which part? From which part?
I'm Igbo guy. Of course, I'm from Enugu.
So, you don't know what is going on in Finland recently, because I believe every Igbo person knows what is going on in Finland recently. Are you aware of what is going on in Finland in regards to the Igbo people?
I don't know. I don't know what is going on in Finland. I don't know much because I'm not in Europe.
Where are you?
I don't know whatever is going on.
Where are you streaming from?
I'm in Malaysia. I'm from Malaysia.
Okay. So, do you know anything about Biafra issue? Are you a Biafran or you are a one Nigerianist?
My brother, we call ourselves Biafra.
No, don't say we call ourselves. You have to answer for yourself. If you are calling yourself Biafra, I just ask you a simple question. Are you a Biafran or you are one Nigerianist? Yeah, there are some people who are one Nigerianist even though they are Igbo. So, not we call it. When you say we call ourselves, that means you are exempting yourself. It's not calling ourselves. That is whom we are. Like me now, I am a Biafran. You call me, anywhere you see me, identify as a Biafran.
My brother, see, there is where I take things. My name, you see now, my name, I see my name there. There is where I take things. If you want to say the truth, we talk about our present condition now. We are calling our place Biafra, but now we are still under Nigeria. So there is no exception in that. So if Biafra is already exist now, there is country that come out, they have declared it, then that is what you can say. But as from now, we are still under Nigeria. So you cannot, there is nothing you can say about it.
Okay, you see, one thing is that this program I'm hosting today, the program I'm having today is not for you. I think I'm going to engage you one of these days. We will have a program together where we can be able to educate each other on this very topic we are now speaking about. But I see you are on a different page with me. So the program I'm holding today is very, very different. And from what you just said, we are not on the same page, and we are not... you are a brother, I'm an Igbo person just like you yourself. So there is nothing wrong. We are not enemies, we are brothers. We can discuss, understand each other. But for the program that I'm hosting today is a very sensitive one. Our leader is facing the court, representing us as Biafrans in Finland. So today he's going on appeal and he's starting his defense today. So that is the program I'm hosting, and it's not for any other issue or any other argument or topic. So, but I'm going to engage you just one of these days after the court process is over. Maybe one day we'll just we'll come together, and then we can be able to talk about that topic and discuss very well about it, the existence of Biafra or Nigeria or whatever. So we'll talk about that.
Okay, there is no problem. I used to see you online. I always see you. If I come to live, I always meet you. I see your name, so and I know that you are a Igbo guy. I saw that you live in Europe. You understand? So me myself, someone like me, if anything is not working, it's not working yet. When it's working, we are ready to work it out. You understand?
Who is going to make it work? Who is going to make it work? Who is going to make it work? You say when they start working, we will do it. Who is going to make it work? When are we going to be ready to work it out? Who is going to make us ready? When are we going to be ready?
We cannot stay here where we are now. You are in Europe, I'm here, and this person is here. When you want to work something, you go back, you stand on the ground.
Do you know how many people who are on the ground? Do you know how many people who are on the ground as we speak now?
The people you are talking, you are not being with them. So if you send someone message, there is different than when you are there. You have a company.
My brother, I like your words, but just allow me to focus on this one today. I think my discussion with you will be a very interesting one. You can reach out to me on maybe just send me a DM. Let us fix a time, because this your topic, this area you are taking me to is going to divert my attention from the very important, because we have passed that area long time.
I don't want to divert your attention. You concentrate. It's okay. It's well.
Okay.
You understand?
All right. Thank you so much.
Everything is going on. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. So, because I am live here, some people are watching me on different platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, and other platforms. So, I have to continue on the path.
I don't need to interrupt you.
Okay. Thank you.
Just keep on your program. So as you have said that one day we discuss about it, let it be your own private time.
Yes.
Anytime you are free, you see me online, discuss about it. It's not a discussion.
That's right. I will follow you up. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We do it. It is well. So, my fellow Biafrans that are watching, wherever you're watching from, we go back to our topic. It's just our brother. We just try to get in touch with our brother. People who are joining from TikTok, so I just try to see if he wants to make a contribution, but I saw he has a different thought altogether. And the time will come for that. We are all the same. This is part of what we are doing, engaging with people, doing what we have to do, and make sure that we reach out to everyone. At the end of the day, we'll understand ourselves and know what we are doing. It's not time. There's no need to attack anybody. This was exactly what I was just saying, that we being together and working together as one, doing what we have to do at all the time. We try as much as possible to support each other and do what needs to be done. That is just the most important thing. So, as I was saying, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Brigi, who established the level we are now, is answering questions based on what he has done. In Finnish court today, many things have been presented before him for the past 6 days. It has been the prosecuting counsel have been providing their own evidence given to them by Nigerian government, unverified evidence, and most of the evidence they provided were gotten online. And that is why I'm saying everything we do online, you must be very careful. You don't just speak because you want to speak. You don't just talk because you want to talk. You must make sure that whatever you are presenting is verified. Once your information is not verified, remember there will be a time of accountability. If Mazen Nandekano can be brought to account for every single thing he has spoken, and today, Mazen Simon Ekpa is in the court defending everything he has said, do you think that you might not be called up one day? Whatever be the outcome of the court today, has everything to do with me. It has everything to do with you. It has everything to do with more than 80 million people who are standing as Biafrans. And as in the case of Master Simon Ekpa, every one of us know how he got to where he is. He did not just start to begin to talk about this issue overnight or just woke up and speak about it. He passed through a very tedious way. And he didn't do it in secret. Before he joined the agitation, he wrote to the Finnish authorities and he submitted letters and petitions to their presidency, to their prime minister, to their House of Assembly. He submitted letters. He went to the police and made a report. When the Nigerian government made an attempt to kidnap him, he made a report to the police. Before the convention in Finland, he made a report to the police. Before the declaration that was made in Finland, he made a report. So there was nothing he did in the secret that someone will say now you are investigating or you're not investigating. Most of the things they are bringing before him are things that are already before him. And the most interesting thing is this is somebody who has read international law. He's not just an ordinary person in the street or somebody who just went abroad to go and hustle. No. This is somebody who went legitimately. Somebody who has been a councillor in Finland, a member of a ruling party in Finland. And he decided to walk away from that big party and fight for his people. He decided to walk away from that party and he announced it publicly that he's distancing himself from the political party so that he can focus on the agitation of Biafra. He has served Finland as a councillor. He has served Finland in the military. And he is a lawyer. He read law, international law for that matter. An active politician. So this case is not just a roadside case or something you say you push. It's not a push away case. And a lot of people are interested and focusing. That is why today, wherever you are as a Biafran, you need to pay attention. And it's understandable. So many of us are still ignorant of what, and I don't have anything against it. Just like my brother came up now to ask some questions. Many of us are not paying attention. And many of us, we are waiting until when the food is ready. Some of us are waiting for food is ready. And some of us are saying it is not possible. Some of us just believe that it is not possible to be free from this captivity. And some of us are saying that when we are completely together and ready and then we can do something, but it doesn't work that way. There is no time you can get 100% compliance in any way. And go and check every country that has fought for freedom. These people they call elites are never involved. Every country that has fought their way out of freedom, these people you describe as elites, they never get into it. My fellow Biafrans, before we proceed, there is the recent program that was conducted, the recent program that was done by Dr. Mazanga. You know, Dr. Mazanga has been very active in the case of Martin Simon Ekpa up to date. There was a recent program he did. I want us to listen to that program he did. For us to understand what is actually going on. You know, Dr. Mazanga is part of the technical team and he's also active online. That's why I tell you people, everything you say online counts. Some of us, you don't understand the power of social media. You don't understand. That is why you take it for granted. You come there, you lie, you come there, you make jest of things, you come there, you insult yourself, even you insult people who are fighting for you. Dr. Mazanga has been very active. He's one of the technical team, but he doesn't just rely there. He also makes statements online, and there are many followership. A very strong activist, a human rights advocate that has won so many awards, well known on the issues that has to do with Africa, and has been following up. Speaking positively. This is a man who has conducted an interview with Mazin Nandekano and Mazin Simon Ekpa while they were outside. So most of the things he's defending today and saying count because these are people he has interviewed and he knows their mindset. And he also promised to support at any time given partner. And that's why today, on pro bono, nobody is paying him. Dr. Mazanga, on pro bono, as a humanitarian job, he is supporting every single thing that is going on today, working with Mazin Simon Ekpa and the legal team of Mazin Simon Ekpa and providing technical assistance. He's helping to provide that. Not only him, there are so many other people, even from the United States. The lawyer that was contracted in the United States, and some other lawyers in Europe, and him from Africa, and some other groups who are providing technical assistance.